Solo Leveling, Ragnarok Chapter 47 Summary. The chapter begins with Beru crying, worried about young Master Sung Suho, who has yet to return from the Shadow Dungeon where he is undergoing his class trial. The Demon Descendant turns to the Iron Monarch Descendant and says, "It's already been 3 weeks, and there's still no news." Beru, growing more anxious, asks, "Gator Lord, Suho must be okay, right?" The Iron Monarch Descendant replies, "I didn't expect the silence to last this long either. Something must have happened." Just then, Suho steps out of the dungeon, looking slightly disoriented. "What the?" He starts before stopping to take in the scene. Then, with a smile, he continues, "Looks like everyone's doing well? Long time no see." His return sends a wave of relief through everyone as they shout in unison, "Lord Suho." Scene shift to Hunter Association. At the Hunter Association, Yu Jinho anxiously asks the association president, "Still no word from Suho?" The president shakes his head. "I'm ashamed to say, but there haven't even been rumors of anyone resembling Suho reaching the Hunter Association." He continues, "The mood at the association isn't good right now. There's growing suspicion that Suho killed Lee Minseong." Jinho, enraged, exclaims, "Our Suho would never commit murder." The association president agrees, "I don't believe Suho did it either. It must be related to that invader, the Apostle of Itarim, that Suho mentioned before." Jinho clenches his fists. "In the previous world, I couldn't do anything for my brother, who fought alone. I have to make sure Suho doesn't have to fight alone this time." Just as they speak, the association president's phone starts ringing repeatedly, displaying an urgent danger signal. Seeing the alert, he thinks to himself, how many times has this happened already? The Hunter Association must be keeping an eye on it. Then, scene shift to Dungeon Break. A massive dungeon break occurs in the middle of the city. Hunters are engaged in a fierce battle against green-skinned, lizard-like monsters. One hunter shouts in frustration, "Damn it! Why is a massive dungeon break happening right in the middle of the city? What the hell is the assigned hunter guild doing?" Meanwhile, the Itarim Apostle, who has descended to Earth, watches from a distance with an air of boredom. "How boring," he mutters. He contemplates, to infiltrate the core of the Hunter Association, I need achievements. The bigger the damage, the more attention it gets. Attention turns into results. I learned that before. Then, with a smirk, he remarks, "Humans are such strange creatures. They only remember the one who made headlines, and they don't even recall the names of the hunters who rushed in first to save people and died." At that moment, a hunter from the association, Huang Jae-hyung, defeats a large monster and orders the other hunters to retreat behind him. "We're saved. It's B-rank hunter Huang Jae-hyung," one of them exclaims. The Itarim Apostle frowns. "A B-rank? Huh? What an annoying guy to show up. I'd better back off." However, before leaving, he does something to one of the beasts. Suddenly, the beast experiences a spike in mana and, with a single strike, throws Huang Jae-hyung aside, rendering him useless. It then rushes toward him and finishes him off. The other hunters turn pale with fear. One hunter, who was shown earlier in the scene, thinks to himself, "Damn it, I got lucky with some free money, healed my leg, bought a weapon, and thought I could be a hunter again. But was it reckless for a D-rank hunter like me to try saving people from a beast?" As he stands frozen in terror, the beast charges toward him. But before it can reach him, Suho arrives on the battlefield and defeats the beast barehanded in seconds. The hunter, watching in shock, recognizes him. That mask. That young guy who did a solo raid back then? I heard he was a D rank, but he's handling that beast so easily. Suho's new power, the irregular white shadow. Suho looks at the fallen beast and says, "A perfect chance to try my job change skill on the beast." Then, he speaks the command, "Arise." To everyone's astonishment, not only does the beast's shadow turn into armor, but so do the shadows of all the hunters present. A kind of black gear materializes on each one of them. Beru, witnessing this, exclaims in excitement and pride, "Lord Suho, this is..." Are you now able to apply shadow form transformation to others as well? Suho calmly replies, this skill isn't a transformation. Unlike transformation, this is classified as an item. Baru, in awe, thinks to himself, he's creating items using shadow soldiers. Even our liege has never used an ability like this. So this is what Lord Suho became after his job change. Is this the power of the irregular white shadow? Suho turns to the other hunters and says, if you're still able to fight, would you lend us your strength? From the distance, the Iterim apostle watches and smirks. So you finally appeared. He continues, that's a power I've never seen before. He's definitely different from before. Sung Suho. So he's no longer the isolated darkness fighting alone. At this moment, Suho's status window is displayed, revealing his upgraded abilities. Post-credit scenes, the next threats. Scene shift. India Azura Guild. In India, the entire Azura Guild is left beaten and broken at the hands of Thomas Andre. He looms over them, demanding answers about the stolen prophesied dungeon rewards. As he leaves, he mutters coldly, I never forgive anyone who touches what's mine. Scene shift. Cha Heian and the Dragon's Shadow. In another location, Suho's mother, Hunter Cha Heian, stands before a massive shadow of a dragon. Her determined gaze meets the beast's, and with that, the chapter ends. Conclusion. End of Season 1. These two final scenes serve as post-credit sequences, hinting at future conflicts. With this, Season 1 of Solo Leveling, Ragnarok concludes with Chapter 47.